Imagine your car suddenly makes a noise that sounds like it has discovered a new language. You take it to the mechanic, and they say, nothing major. That'll be $430. Now you have two choices. Pay it from savings and move on with your life, or put it on a credit card, tell yourself you'll deal with it later, and hope later never arrives. This is exactly why your first $500 emergency fund matters. And no, $500 won't make you financially invincible. It isn't some scientifically proven magic number, but it can give you a small financial shield when life decides to throw a random expense at you. The problem is that many people think an emergency fund only matters once they have thousands of dollars saved. That creates a frustrating cycle. You think, I can't save $5,000, so what's the point of saving $100? But emergencies don't wait until your bank account looks impressive. A broken phone, a medical bill, a car repair, a sudden trip, or a temporary drop in income can hit your budget without warning. These expenses may not seem huge, but when you're living paycheck to paycheck, even a few $100s can create a serious problem. Federal Reserve data from 2025 found that 63% of U.S. adults said they could cover a hypothetical $400 emergency using cash or its equivalent. That means a substantial minority could not do it without borrowing, selling something, or struggling to pay. Let's say you make $2,500 a month. After rent, food, transportation, subscriptions, and everything else, maybe you have $100 left. You tell yourself, I'll save next month. Then your laptop breaks, or your car needs a repair. Suddenly, that $100 disappears. So you use your credit card. Next month, you're already starting with a balance. Then another expense appears. Now you're not just dealing with the original emergency, you're dealing with the financial consequences of the emergency. This is where even a small cash cushion can change the situation. If you already had $500 sitting separately, a $400 unexpected expense doesn't automatically have to become next month's problem. So, how do you build your first $500? Don't make it complicated. Start with $500 as your first milestone, not your final destination. Open a separate savings account or create a separate savings bucket where the money is easy to access but isn't mixed with your everyday spending. Then automate a small amount after every paycheck. Even $10, $20, or $25 matters because the goal is to create a repeatable saving habit. For example, saving $25 every week gets you to $500 in 20 weeks. You can also use unexpected money to speed things up. A tax refund, cash gift, bonus, or money from selling something you no longer use can go directly into the fund. And once the money is there, use it for actual emergencies. Your emergency fund is not your I saw a really good sale fund. That $70 hoodie is not an emergency. Neither is ordering delivery because you're too tired to cook. Once you reach $500, don't stop. Your next target could be $1,000, and eventually you may want several months of essential expenses saved. The right amount depends on your income, job stability, debt, and personal situation. Federal Reserve data from 2025 found that 55% of adults reported having savings sufficient to cover 3 months of expenses. So a larger emergency fund can be a useful long-term goal, but you don't need to build the entire thing overnight. Here's the challenge. Don't worry about building a perfect emergency fund. Build your first $500. Start with whatever amount you can realistically save this week. $10 is better than waiting for the imaginary day when you suddenly have an extra $500, because the real goal isn't just having money sitting in an account. It's creating enough financial breathing room that one bad Tuesday doesn't completely wreck your month. If you don't have an emergency fund yet, make your first deposit today. Then subscribe for more simple, evidence-based personal finance lessons that help you build your money skills one step at a time.